Hello everybody. Welcome on in. I'm Orion. We are back with some more Temtem Swarm. Today we are going to be playing the other character we recently unlocked. And I'll be honest, I have no idea how to pronounce this character's name. Howchick. I assume that's right. Some of these are a little interesting, like their traits. So you'll check out this trait down here. It gains 1 damage every 10 levels. Those seem like some of these seem really low for some of these characters. Like this is every 3 levels, this one's every 10, every 15. Like those seem like really high levels, right? Is that how it's supposed to be? But either way, let's play this character. Let's go to like the second map and we'll run this one. This character is sort of your psychic type. They're gonna do this tentacle attack. That's gonna be like their main attack right here. I have upgraded it a little bit. I do think this character may be a little bit on the weaker side. I don't know if the tentacle is really that good of an ability or not. It seems, you know, sometimes it might hit an enemy, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it hits a lot of enemies, sometimes it doesn't. I guess it just kind of depends. Let's go with Beta Burst here, because I don't really know what that one is. That's kind of a new one that I unlocked recently. So that one's kind of doing like an electrical beam. Okay, let's re-roll these. I don't know what kind of synergies I have with this character. We could do wave. So apparently this character can use water abilities too. Let's do damage. So what kind of ability is this? Is this like electrical? Ranged? It doesn't really say what type it is. Are we supposed to go by the color? A tentacle burst out of the ground, blaze of energy, and then like this is, oh, okay. So whatever this type is, I don't know what type that is. Maybe like psychic or electrical, because one of the abilities is a data burst. Let's do the tentacle again. I'm gonna keep calling it tentacle. And then their ultimate is going to be, you're gonna spawn a bunch of tentacles. So this Temtem summons a multitude of tentacles that deal area damage and slow down enemies. So let's do that like right here. So we summon a bunch of them, and then they're all gonna pop out of the ground. They're gonna slam the ground and do some slow. It's okay. I don't think this character is gonna jump up on my favorite list though. Let's do water cannon, I guess. I like water cannon. Water cannon's kind of a good ability. So I've gotten a few questions on what I think this game needs to improve upon. I think, so here's my biggest complaint about this game. And I think I talked about it before. I absolutely despise when you have to have a certain passive, when the only way to synergize an ability is to pick an ability and then to have a passive with it. I hate that. I really do, because it really limits build variety. So if you want to use certain spells, you always have to take the same gear. And I am not a fan of that at all. I really hate that. I think it really limits build variety, and it really just kind of limits what you can do. And I hate it when games do that. What was that game called? Fatal Outbreak. That game did it, and I think it cost it. I think it really hurt that game, because you were only picking a handful of abilities, and then you were always picking the same passive abilities. And I kind of have a feeling that's going to be the same with this. You're going to run like 2 or 3 abilities, and then you're always going to run the same. If it doesn't synergize with one of your abilities, you're not going to pick it. You can equip more gear, so that might give you room for like maybe 1 or 2 extra pieces. But other than that, every build's gonna kind of play the same. So I do think I do think getting rid of that, but I don't know. At this point it seems like it's too late. But that's just something I despise. I really don't think it's a good idea to do that. There was this, I forget what game it was. One of the games we played not too long ago, it was just for Steam Next Fest, but I can't quite remember what game it was. But it would give you, it would label things as types. You know, like it would be fire, rock, earth, or something. And you could pair any, like you could pair an ability with any rock type gear you got. So it would give you way more options. So you would have like 5 different rock gear types. And so if you had a rock spell, you could pair it with any one of those rock passives as long as you picked one of them. So as long as you had like a matching element, then you could evolve your ability. Like, I think that's an incredibly good idea if you want to force people to sort of pick these passives and then an ability to synergize them. I think that's a much better way to do it. So I would maybe like to see something like that implemented. Like, let me have more variety in the gear I can pick for synergizing or evolving my spells. I think that would go a long way with these types of games. And I really think that's like my biggest complaint. I would like to see the skill trees be a little bit more catered towards the individual characters versus, because you know, some games will have generic trees where you'll get your HP, your attack damage, your defense. Like, I kind of feel like this game would maybe benefit from that. Okay, so let's do the damage, because I do want to see if I'm going to get a synergy here, but I don't know if I am. And sometimes it's really hard to get the synergies you need too. Let's do wave again. Okay, we'll do water cannon. So this one increases the type of mental. Okay, so it is a mental. Let's do... We can take that. Okay, then let's do water cannon. But yeah, I'd like to see a general, just sort of, these are all new, huh? Dang, okay. So I guess we'll do area, because every one of these has an area. I would like to see a general tab, a general meta progression, where you have just all your generic stuff, your health, your critical, your damage, whatever. And then each character would have their own special skill tree, where I don't even mind that they limit things, you know, that they limit the tree. I think that's fine, because I kind of like the idea of you being forced to specialize in something. Like, this character can do mental, water. I like the idea of maybe, like, you can't really do both. You can't be an expert in both. So if you want to make this character more mental, you need to invest in the mental side of the tree. If you want to make them do more water, you need to invest in water. You can invest in both, but then you're not going to be that strong, like, with either of them. So I would like to see those kinds of options. Like, each character has their own unique tree. You know, something that if you level it up all the way, maybe your tentacles do electricity on top of mental damage. Like, if you level that all the way up, you know, things like that would be cool to really specialize your characters, increase build variety, stuff like that. I just think that's the biggest thing that this game really needs to get going, because I think this game has a great base. I enjoy playing as different Temtem. I think the game world is great. I think the graphics are nice. I don't really have many complaints about this game other than the build variety stuff, but that also kind of feels like a big one, you know? I guess we'll just do the damage of everything. Because after a while, people are just going to get... If you don't have a lot of good build variety, then the game can just get stale a lot quicker. But, you know, this game has a good amount of maps, has a good amount of enemies, different boss fights for each of them. That's more than I can say about some other games. You know, Spell Brigade seems relatively popular, and I feel like Spell Brigade has way less, way less variety than this game. But people seem to like Spell Brigade. And I think this game's much better than Spell Brigade. Okay, let's do... I guess we'll just... No, let's do the Beta Burst again. And yeah, I don't think... Okay, so I do have one synergy that I know about. So maybe I don't have these tentacle... Do I not have the tentacle synergies yet? I might not. So that's what I would say. Those are my biggest issues. But again, I think this game does a lot right. I think the gameplay feels good, the maps look good, the music is good, the enemy variety is great. There's some cool enemies in the different maps. The level of difficulty scales for each map. Cool boss fights, cool elite fights. Co-op right off the get. You know, this game has a lot more to it than some other games do at early access. So that's what I would say, but a lot of people have asked that. I do think it's cool that you can pick different Temtem, and for some intents and purposes they're unique. Like, they can only use certain types. You know, not every Temtem can... At least I don't think so. I don't think every Temtem can use all the different types of elements. It seems like this character uses mental and... Oops, did I just leave the area? I always do that. I don't know why. It's a bad habit. I always leave that quest area. But this game has a way more than some other games at early access. I think maybe if they could add a couple different ultimates per character, that would be cool. Or at least let you evolve your ultimate. You know, let you level up your ultimate, and then once you get that to level 5, pick what you want to do with that. Like, have it do a couple different things. Because some ultimates I don't think are really that good. So it'd be nice to see if they had some sort of evolution that could maybe change it up a little bit. Some characters are more defensive, and I think those ones aren't as fun to use. So it'd be nice if you could add some sort of offensive element to that with an evolution at some point. See, I'm a fan of these sort of mini boss fights. And then this game sort of also has, to an extent, kind of like unlimitless potential. You know, they could, I'm sure they have quite a lot of Temtem they could pull from that you can play in game, that you could fight, different bosses, different worlds. I don't know if they would ever create new Temtem for this game, probably not, but you know, there's a lot they could do. I'm sure they have a huge variety of spells to pull from, so they can just keep adding tons and tons of content to this game. and they already have a lot of it there in their regular Temtem game. Okay, so beta burst is max, third eye gear and money. Let's do. So what was my synergy for this one? See, so I have this ability, and I don't think I've seen that upgrade yet, have we? The one that looks like a fan. But this character I definitely don't think is the strongest. Maybe they get better later once you get more of the synergies and stuff. But overall, not like a huge fan of this one. Okay, let's max out wave. Okay, let's go see if we can get some health, because I took too much damage there. But, you know, if I had to rate this game just based on early access, I would say it's like a 7 out of 10. Maybe a 7.5. I could be convinced maybe a low 8. I think one of the complaints you'll kind of see from other people too is it does feel maybe a little generic. You know, it doesn't necessarily do anything new. You know, I don't think this game does anything new from some other games other than pulling from like its licensed characters and having evolutions and things like that with the actual Temtem. But the way the items and the spells aren't necessarily super original. But this is just one of those games where it just does everything well. Even if it doesn't necessarily add anything new, it does what it needs to do really well. So if you need another one of these types of games to play, this is a good one to play. The games are less than $10. You pretty much get your you get your value for these types of games really quick. Let's do the attack area. You know, like if you just play, like, I don't know what you consider $10 worth, but you know, if you play this game for 5 hours, that kind of feels like you got your 10 bucks worth, assuming you enjoyed your time. But this game has a lot to grind too, so if you're a completionist, you can probably get, I don't know, 20 hours? I don't know how long it would take to grind everything out. Okay, so now I have to stay in the circle. Don't leave the circle for 20 seconds. This one's going to be kind of tough with this character. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. How much longer? 5 seconds? Okay. We got it, but we ate some damage. Let's see if it was worth it. A 4? Not bad. Alright, we'll just keep leveling things up. Okay, a 2. That's not so good. We have almost everything maxed out though. Okay, final boss. We got that quest in just in time. So these characters are a little... Some of these bosses are a little annoying, because this one, she'll heal herself. So I have to make sure that I kind of keep on top of her, or else she'll just heal up her health. Unfortunately, a lot of my stuff doesn't necessarily target whichever character I wanted to. It just kind of... Okay, let's do... See, I thought that was the one we needed. Oh no, that's for an ability we don't have. Dang, okay, I misinterpreted that one. That's why. Alright, well, we'll take that one anyways. I can get the tentacles and the water cannon on her. Good damage right there. Okay, she's gonna heal up again. Oh my gosh. She was right on top of me. That'd be horrendous if I died, but we're fine. She's so close. I just need like a good spell to hit her. There we go. And there we go. Victory is ours. Okay, so let's see. Let's see if we get some new stuff here. Okay, so now we get those. So now we get water cannon, the synergy, we get tentacle synergy, we get beta burst synergy. We get a new skill node, and then we get some more Pansuns. Okay, so let's back out of this. Let's go level How Chick up, and then we'll play again. Let's do another run with How Chick. So I've been leveling up this one a little bit. So that one I need to find the kudos. So this one we could get an extra technique, which is a pretty big one. I would like to... Is there an extra gear? Increases the duration of tentacles damage area. See, like, this is the kind of stuff I want to see. I want to see, like, more of this. Increases fire rate. Reduces cooldown. Yeah, let's go this way. Increases cooldown of techniques. We'll do speed. A little bit more cooldown. And then we'll put a little bit into the ultimate. Okay. Then let's back out and then let's play again. Maybe we can get some synergies. I don't know if we're gonna have the right ones. Let's try. So which map did we play? We did this one. So let's do Arbery and see if we can do Arbery. Arbery is gonna be a little bit tougher. But I think since we handled map 2, maybe we'll be okay. Okay, then let's see. So now we have synergies for these. We just need to find... I just don't know what it is. Okay, so let's do Water Blade this time. So Water Blade, I know I have the synergy for, so that's why we went with that one. Okay, Beta Burst. We can do Beta Burst again. Okay, let's do Beta Burst again. Okay, so now we got... At least now we know we have a synergy. At least one. Again, I don't know. Like, that's the problem. I don't know if we have the correct gear for these other ones yet. I think what I need to do is I need to go to sort of like the Wikipedia or something for this game. Okay, I guess we could do water cannon again. Okay, so we do have this one too. Um, that's good. So that's gonna synergize beta burst. So at least we'll have 2 now. I hope we have the one for the tentacles, because I would love to see what that synergizes into. So yeah, we have 2 that we know of. Cool. Move that lowers enemies' armor. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, that was a bad one. So I'm gonna try to save the gear spots for possible synergies if we find it. Out of all the characters I've played so far, though, let's do the evolution. My favorites are Crystal and Platypet. Those are my 2 favorites. All right, let's do. I guess we'll do water damage, or let's upgrade. Yeah. Okay, with this one, let's do. I guess we'll do that one. So I'm hoping 2 synergies will be enough to kind of carry us through this. See, I like these ninja characters that kind of just do this dash to you. Yeah, these guys are fast, huh? Should have saved my ultimate for these sorts of events. Okay, let's do Tentacle Slash, I guess. Let's do Water Blade. Okay, so now we should be able to synergize Beta Burst on our next level up. Oh, right when the boss or a mini boss shows up. Come on, hurry, hurry, 3 seconds. Luckily, that guy doesn't do much. Oh man, only 2. Okay, let's do Beta Burst Plus. Powerful lightning bolt that pierces through enemies and dooms them. Ooh, that's cool. So now it adds Doom, though? What is Doom doing? Is it it's not instantly killing them, is it? No, I don't think it... I mean, it is instantly killing them, but most of my spells are instantly killing them anyways. Okay, Water Blade, Tentacle, Pansons. Let's go get a little bit of health here. Man, I wish you could play with this elephant character. That character looks cool, whoever this is. Okay, a 3-er again, huh? Tentacle Slash, Third Eye, and then Pansons. So we have 2 more gear slots we can fill up. Again, I don't think we'll see the ones we need. It seems like we never do. Okay, let's max this one out. Because I don't know how you actually discover what it is. I don't know if that gear piece has to show up first, and then you discover what the pattern is. That kind of seems to be how it works. And I want to kill these guys. Oh, they just disappeared. All right, let's do... Man, we only have one. How come these are only... How come that's the only one that counts as a projectile? Oh, wait, no, this increases the number of Oh, pierce. Okay, never mind. I thought that was the extra projectile one. Let's do... I guess we'll just do this one then. Yeah, let's do Water Blade, increases armor. And then that should get us the synergy for that one. So this one's gonna kind of do these chakrams that are gonna, or ninja stars, whatever sort it is, like, and they're gonna shoot out in 4 directions around us. So Water Blade plus 4 cross-shaped projectiles. Okay, increases critical damage. Let's just do Psy Wave. Do Water Cannon. I don't hate the ultimate. I just don't love it. I don't love it, you know? It's good. It gets the job done a little bit. I like the tentacle attack though. I'm all about flash. I'm more of a I like how the abilities look. More about how effective they are sometimes. The tentacles are cool. That's why I like Crystal, because I think those abilities look really good. Like their crystal attack, the ultimate's kind of cool. The ultimate's okay. But the mineral hail, I think, is a really cool ability. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then go watch the video I did. We did a full gameplay video on Crystal. Really cool character. Okay, more money again, huh? Oh, that was cool. Even though I don't know what he was attacking, but that still looked like a cool attack. Okay, a 3-er. Okay, let's do... You know, I like how we can how characters can evolve and get... It would be cool if they could maybe get special abilities, though, when they evolve. Like, maybe when they evolve, you can pick something? I don't know. I guess the game has to stay with, like, Temtem lore and stuff, but... It'd be cool if you could get access to a new ability. Oh, the longer you get into the game, the longer you have to stay in here. We'll see how we do with this one. 30 seconds. That was pretty easy. Ooh, a big one. Okay, water cannon maxed. Turbine to level 6. Third eye to 4, and then 348 Pansons. That's what I'm talking about. Those big ones are huge. Man, do these go forever? No. Is it? No, they do stop, okay. They have quite a long range on them, though. Okay, that wasn't the greatest prize. I think we got this though. I think this character is feeling pretty strong right now. This data burst seems like it does pretty good. money guy in the money quest. Awesome. So if you didn't notice, the shiny guys, they drop extra pants on gold for us. Okay, let's, I guess, max that out. I didn't even get 2 extra gear pieces this whole run. Yeah, we'll bust it out right now, and then we'll hopefully have it back up for the boss fight. More seconds. I guess we probably won't have it for the boss fight. Takes a little bit longer than I thought it would. I don't think I'm gonna bother with this quest. Let's just fight our guy. Okay, so who's it on this map? Oihi? Okay, I'm pretty sure this character does like a heal too. Okay. See, like, give me more gear pieces. I'm full on techniques. I would rather not see techniques. Show me gear. Oh, this is the heal. All right, that went really well. That was a strong run. Defeat. Okay, so we got defeat Alhi in less than a minute, so we got a new achievement with that. Okay, what did the most damage here? Water Blade by far. Beta Burst in second. Then everything else was pretty meh. Our ultimate did 26,000. Defeated that. Did that 14 times, and there's all the other stats. Cool. So yeah, Water Blade, way to go, huh? Then let's see, we got Psy Wave Plus. We got a new pool technique. This is a new ability we can use. Ignis Fatus. Like some sort of fire spell. I don't know, like mental fire or something. I don't know. And then 7,000 Pansons. Sweet. All right, everybody. Well, there we go. That is our how chick run. However you say that character's name. Pretty strong. Seemed like we did pretty good with him, her. I like the tentacle abilities. The ultimate's decent. The beta burst I think is a pretty cool ability. And then mixing in some water is pretty good. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.